1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. Log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for June. Nothing. Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR, a torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign. Dundee. Hammerfest. These footprints appear to be quite large. Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon... I have only to find them. Let us hope they're still working at the hut.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his...
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look with the rum and the red lights on.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. A map of London.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved.
Interesting. Great.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him?
Yes, he refuses to speak with us, but we'll...
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing...
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking. These are the suspect's belongings. Liam Hurtley's old book. The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say.
Precisely, and considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, That's all for now. These are the suspect's belongings. I wonder if these are connected. No, that's not it. 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 Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however. Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
I assume you had another purpose, to
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belong to my family, but
That's all for now. Well, I will see you soon, young man. I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the 3rd one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent. Please escort this suspect for interrogation. So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
So tell me, Mr.
Hide? What are you talking about?
So tell me, Mr.
Hide? What are you talking about?
So tell me, Mr.
Hide? What are you talking about?
So tell me, Miss...
Hide? What are you talking about?
So tell me...
Hide? What are you talking about?
I did as you asked, and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special. I will check that, Mr. Hurtley. That's all for now. These boots match the footprints. Locked. Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Thank you, madam. It seems that the garden was well made. A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful. Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
Tell me,
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
Tell me,
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there. Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
Tell me,
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
tell me, Mr. Hurt.
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a guard.
That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads. But now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept. locked. Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Thank you, madam. Let's see what could be hidden here. Let us see what is in this box. A bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship. That is interesting. Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Mrs. Carey, we found your...
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted...
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't...
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what...
You believe that he killed your...
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you...
Well done, Wiggins. This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now. This is interesting. This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on... Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors?
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins.
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he...
Excellent. Here.
Thank you, sir.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.